Halfway through the legislative session, there have been debates about serious changes to state law. But not much has actually been decided yet, except when it comes to dozens of proposals that don't affect the law. News 13's Lizzie Mitri explains.
Jessica, today is I Love Rio Rancho Day in the legislature. It's just one example of nearly 70 dedications lawmakers have proposed in this legislative session alone to devote a day in honor of cities, counties, or even just different groups.
Some aren't quite sure what to think of it.
Well, all right, I guess.
It's I Love Rio Rancho Day in the legislature.
The city of Rio Rancho.
After the Senate and the House passed memorials in honor of the community today.
It gives them the opportunity to come up, see what we're doing, and recognize them for doing so. It's a way of recognizing our community for the things that they do for us.
Some didn't know about it.
I had no clue. I think it's wonderful. Rio Rancho's pretty awesome. I live there, so I enjoy it.
And others weren't happy to hear about it.
I don't love Rio Rancho, so I can't say I approve of that necessarily.
But it's not just because she doesn't love Rio Rancho.
Yeah, I think we have more important business to do in a 30-day session.
Nearly 70 proposals in this 30-day legislative session at the Roundhouse have nothing to do with changing legislation. They're memorials, symbolic dedications, many just recognizing a city or county in New Mexico for a day at the Capitol. Now, halfway into the session, those kinds of memorials are seeing the most action. The House has passed nearly double the number of memorials than they have actual legislative bills. And the Senate, 22 memorials compared with 2 proposals that could change the law.
It does look like all we're doing up here is memorials sometimes.
Senator Craig Brandt acknowledges there are probably too many memorials, but he says lawmakers aren't putting off other work to create Southwest Cheese Day or I Heart Caregivers Day.
We don't not hear a bill because we heard a memorial on the floor. We just stay later and do our job till the wee hours of the morning if necessary to get it done.
The senator says lawmakers before him have traditionally had I Love Rio Rancho Day on Valentine's Day, but he wanted to have it earlier in the session while other crucial and often controversial bills are still being debated in committees. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Lizzie.